What if everything you see, touch, and believe, is only the surface of something much deeper? Welcome to Information World. Look around you. The walls, the sky, your phone, your own hands. They feel solid, stable, real. But what if reality is not a single, flat stage? What if it is layered like an onion, like a simulation, like a structure stacked on top of deeper structures we can barely imagine? For most of human history, we believed reality was exactly what our senses told us. The earth looked flat, so we assumed it was flat. The ground felt still, so we believed it did not move. But then science peeled back the first layer. We discovered the earth is a sphere, spinning at nearly 1,670 kilometers per hour at the equator, orbiting the sun at around 107,000 kilometers per hour. Yet we feel none of it. That alone should shake you. Because it proves something important, our senses show us only a simplified version of reality. Then came the next layer. When scientists like Isaac Newton described gravity, the universe appeared mechanical and predictable. Objects moved according to clear laws. It felt clean and understandable. But centuries later, Albert Einstein revealed that gravity is not a force pulling objects together. It is the curvature of space-time itself. Space and time are not fixed backgrounds. They bend. They stretch. That was another layer peeled away. And then came quantum physics. At the smallest scales, reality behaves in ways that defy common sense. Particles can exist in multiple states at once. They can be in two places simultaneously. They behave like waves and particles at the same time. The famous double-slit experiment suggests that observation itself affects how particles behave. Think about that carefully. At the deepest measurable level, reality does not seem solid. It seems probabilistic, fuzzy, undefined until measured. So what does that mean? It means the solid world you experience may be a higher level projection of something far stranger underneath. Now imagine layers like this. The first layer is perception. Your brain constructs reality from electrical signals. You do not see light directly. You see interpretations of light processed by neurons. The colors you love, the music you hear, the taste of food, these are internal simulations created by your nervous system. The second layer is classical physics. Objects, forces, motion. The world of everyday experience. The third layer is relativity. Space and time bending. Massive objects warping the fabric of existence. The fourth layer is quantum mechanics. Probability waves. Uncertainty. Non-local connections that seem to defy distance. But what if there is more? Some theoretical physicists explore the idea that beneath quantum fields, there may be even deeper structures. String theory, for example, proposes that fundamental particles are not point-like dots, but tiny vibrating strings existing in higher dimensions. In some models, the universe may have up to 10 or 11 dimensions. We only experience 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. But what if those are just the accessible layers? Now let's go even further. There is a growing discussion among scientists and philosophers about whether our universe could be a simulation. The simulation hypothesis suggests that what we call reality might be an advanced computational construct. If that is true, then physical laws are not ultimate laws, they are programmed rules. In that case, the layer beneath our universe would not be quantum fields or strings. It would be information. And here is something fascinating: modern physics increasingly describes reality in terms of information. Black holes, once thought to destroy information, are now understood to preserve it. The equations describing the universe are mathematical. Reality, at its core, may be informational rather than material. So maybe the deepest layer is not matter. Maybe it is code. But let's pause. Even without simulations or higher dimensions, we already live inside layers we cannot directly see. Consider dark matter and dark energy. Together, they make up about 95% of the universe. Everything you see, stars, galaxies, planets, people, accounts for only about 5% of total cosmic content. That means the visible universe is just a thin surface floating on top of something largely invisible. We are literally living in a shallow layer of a much larger cosmic structure. And the layering might not only be physical. It could be cognitive. Your thoughts feel real. Your emotions feel immediate. But neuroscience shows that decisions may be initiated in the brain milliseconds before you become consciously aware of them. That suggests consciousness itself could be a higher level layer emerging from deeper biological processes. So ask yourself, is your conscious self the base layer, or just the interface? Now let's go philosophical. Throughout history, thinkers have questioned whether what we experience is ultimate reality. Plato proposed the allegory of the cave. In it, people are chained inside a cave, watching shadows on a wall. They believe the shadows are reality. But outside the cave exists a richer, more fundamental world casting those shadows. That idea is over 2,000 years old. Today, it feels surprisingly modern. If reality has layers, then perhaps what we perceive is just a shadow of deeper truths. And here is where things become truly mind-bending. If layers exist, where do they end? Is there a final layer? A fundamental base? Or is reality infinitely deep, like a fractal that continues forever? Some cosmological models even suggest the possibility of a multiverse, multiple universes layered beyond ours, each with different physical constants. In that scenario, our universe is not the foundation. It is just one bubble in a much larger structure. Now imagine this: what if each layer emerges from the one below it, but cannot fully access it? A two-dimensional being living on a flat surface would struggle to comprehend a third dimension. In the same way, we might be embedded in higher dimensions we cannot perceive. We might be inside something vast, unaware of its full shape. Even technology hints at layered realities. Virtual reality allows you to enter a digital world while still existing physically in another. Augmented reality overlays digital information onto your physical environment. If we can already create layered realities inside our own, what prevents our universe from being embedded in a greater one? Layer upon layer. Interface upon interface. And here is the deepest question of all. If reality has layers, which layer are you truly part of? Are you the biological organism? Are you the stream of consciousness? Are you information encoded in neural patterns? Or are you something deeper still? Perhaps reality is not a single thing to be discovered. Perhaps it is a structure to be peeled back slowly, generation after generation. Every scientific revolution has revealed that what we once believed was fundamental turned out to be surface level. The atom was once thought indivisible. Then it had electrons, protons, and neutrons. Then quarks. Then quantum fields. Each discovery replaced certainty with deeper mystery. Maybe that pattern will never end. Maybe the universe is designed in layers so that intelligence can climb them but never reach the top. And if that is true, then the greatest illusion is thinking we are already at the bottom. What if the world you see is just the first layer of something infinitely more complex? What if space and time are not the foundation, but the interface? What if consciousness is not a byproduct of matter, but a bridge between layers? The possibility that reality has layers changes everything. It means we are explorers not just of space but of depth. Not just of distance but of structure. And maybe, one day, humanity will peel back another layer that completely redefines existence again. Until then, we live on the surface of a mystery. If this idea expanded your mind even a little, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe reality has layers? Or do you think what we see is all there is? And if you enjoy exploring deep questions like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to keep diving into the unknown together.